Hey, Dad. It is Friday, July 17th, and today's Unshakable is called God's Healing Justice. This is from Romans 12:19. Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath, for it is written, "It is mine to avenge, I will repay," says the Lord. All right, let's see what they have to say about that. Forgiveness is a gift God gives us to free us. Forgiveness is a gift that God gives us to free us. It is a powerful tool to free our own hearts. For years, I thought that forgiving meant I was letting my abusers off the hook or approving their actions. But my refusal to forgive them was only hurting me. My failure to forgive wasn't affecting them at all. That's why the old saying goes that failing to forgive is like ingesting poison and then expecting the other person to die. Unforgiveness harms only you, and the damage can be considerable. Unforgiveness can affect you emotionally, physically, physiologically, and even spiritually. It keeps you stunted, isolated, and alone and bitter. And that's not the way your loving Creator intended for you to live. For your own good, freedom, and healing, Jesus said, forgive the person who keeps sinning against you, even if you have to do it again and again. God's justice is more powerful than any amount of anger could be. Forgive because Jesus has forgiven you. And when you do, you'll experience the freedom Jesus provided for you. Now, closing prayer is, Lord, you have forgiven me so much. Thank you. Now I freely extend that forgiveness to others, even those who have hurt me deeply. So today's thing was called God's Healing Justice, and it is about forgiveness. I think that's really interesting, kind of how it opens up, saying that forgiveness is a gift that God has given us in order to set us free. And then it's really more about when you forgive somebody, it really doesn't have to do with letting them off the hook, but it has to do with letting your own self be okay with whatever it is that you needed to forgive. And gosh, Daddy, you've lived a really long life so far. I bet you have a lot of things or people you could look back on in your 70 plus years that you might think about forgiving just in your heart now. I mean, you don't have to write them a letter or give them a call, or could even be something like really, little or big, or, something about one of your brothers or your mom or my mom or, Uncle Dom or, whoever it is in your life that, maybe you're still hurting inside about, but that, forgiving somebody isn't letting them off the hook. It's giving you the kind of power, I guess, to move on with whatever feelings you have. And I'll probably have to think a little bit about this one myself to kind of see, are there things and people in my life that maybe I need to think about to forgive. And probably a lot of it is just me. I am my own worst critic and judger, and maybe my biggest forgiveness is like just me. So that's all for today. I will see you tomorrow. Love you, Dad.